Hi, Myra.
Hey, Andrea.
Welcome back to another episode of Chisme con las Primas.
Episode 23.
Woohoo. I wish it was episode 13. That'd be cool. Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
It's not.
No.
How was your week?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Just good?
It started off rocky, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really emotional.
Why?
I have no clue. I think my hormones are off.
Mine too.
Are they really?
Yes.
I really think so because we're talking about La Llorona. I was a Llorona on Tuesday. I felt my hormones were so off. I was just so sensitive. I cried a lot.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yoda, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're
I'm fine.
I cried it out.
I'm fine. I cried it out. I cried it out and I journaled every day, surprisingly.
Dang.
Random. I went to Target.
I need to be better about that.
Yeah, you do. I went to Target and you know how they have like the clearance, like little clearance shelves randomly.
Yeah.
They had like these little notebooks for $3. So I just randomly bought some, to give in like little birthday or Christmas baskets, but I ended up using it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I journaled every day this week and that helped.
That's good.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Thank you. That's why.
Guess what time I went to sleep last night? 8:30.
Oh, wow.
And then I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. But
No.
8:30.
That was nice.
So we're going to start off with some chisme / advice.
See. All right, let's start from the bottom. Oh, this one was a little bit late. Did y'all hear about the underground tunnels at Disney? There's an entire conspiracy behind it, along with many things in Disneyland. In Disney, it's crazy if you start to look into it. Oh, I didn't know that.
Ma'am, wrong link. Just kidding.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Have you really?
That they were trying to one of the employees or ex-employees that used to work there said that they had like these underground tunnels. Something about the trash can chute. Something, I don't know how he discovered it, but he said, yeah, it's basically like a whole like living quarters down there.
For real? For what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought like tunnels maybe because celebrities go there. Maybe like tunnels to get into the park.
He did something like the employees can go down there to like change and stuff, I think. I don't know, but he said it's very like top secret and hard to get down there.
I mean, that does make sense because Disney does that big which I've always wanted to go to, the Halloween big O.
Oh yeah.
Is it Horror? No, Horror Nights is Six Flags.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they do, and they go all out. Yeah, I want to go to that and all of that.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
That's pretty cool though. I hope I didn't miss the deadline because I really wanted to hear this advice sooner than later. I have a lot of family drama at the moment, and I'm over it at the same time. I have a big heart to where I just want to keep giving them second chances. I have a lot of family that I was very, very close with, and due to life and change, I feel like we have just been apart. We used to always check up on each other, or at least each other once a week, and now it's only a large family event, which really sucks anyways. I'm discussing with my husband whether I should say we should have chingo. I didn't get my eyes checked in here. I was making fun of y'all.
Yeah, rude.
I'm discussing with my husband whether I should, or should I say we should have a huge wedding or elope. But he says it's up to me. To him, it doesn't make a difference as long as he gets to marry the love of his life. I went to elope because I feel like it's going to be a lot less stress having to deal with all of the family, but I don't want anyone to feel left out. If we elope, it'll be here locally. I don't like the idea of doing a destination wedding because I know family won't be able to go. Anyways, I guess I'm just rambling, but I don't really have any of my close friends or family to talk to about any of this anymore. Isn't it crazy just how life changes and people hold only one shared a life with so closely we don't really talk to anymore.
Sepa, la madre. I love that like the spelling errors made you seem like you didn't know how to read.
I know, guys. Like, I know how to read. But some of these, and not I forget to spell check too when I'm typing at times. Well, no, because I have it on auto, but it's not me.
Yeah,
It's I'm
okay.
reading as it's typed.
Mm-hmm. Um, that's a lot. That's a
That is a lot.
lot.
So you dissected it. So it's basically there's a lot of family drama. Um, she's wanting to. I guess they're getting ready to get married, but she's debating whether to have a wedding or elope.
The truth is that we outgrow family, and that's just what it
That's
is.
okay.
And
That's
yeah,
okay.
and that's okay. As much as it does suck. I feel like for a long time I outgrew a lot of my family, and now we're coming to the point where we're all getting pretty close again. Like I feel like I talk to most of my cousins on a daily basis now, or weekly basis at least, or it's nice, but it's okay to outgrow them, and it's a shitty feeling, but if you don't want a huge wedding, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it for them, because you're doing it for them. You're not
You
doing
are
it for you.
no. Or if you do want a big wedding, do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But don't make your decision based off of whatever outside noise is going on.
Yeah. I eloped, and it was super, super small, super, super intimate.
Same.
You did not elope.
I did too.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You had a dinner and everything.
No, I
baile.
didn't.
Yes.
No, I didn't. It was a comida.
You had a comida. I didn't even have that, girl. There was literally less than 10 people at my house. Maybe 10 people at my house.
No, mine was
exactly. I eloped. I truly eloped.
You did elope.
My brother went and got ordained that day online, and he married us, and it was literally like our immediate family and like one or two cousins that we were super close to. And I don't regret it. At first I did a little bit, just because I do wish that everybody would have been there, but at the same time I'm like, I loved it because it was just us. It was intimate, and it got it out of the way.
But then you'll have other moments to share with others in that time. But at this time, that was what was right for that moment. That's why I'm saying this person shouldn't base their decision based off of what's going on around them. You say, you outgrow family, and that's okay. And there's times where y'all do get back together and close together. But if y'all don't, it's okay to leave. You're not leaving the people behind. You're leaving the memories behind.
Yeah.
Y'all are just not that close anymore. Y'all outgrew each other.
And even if you don't elope, and maybe you say you do have the whole wedding, you can still do it intimate. You don't have to invite everybody and their mamas.
No.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand these days, is that times are different. Places are different. Money is different. Like, these are different times, and people need to understand that just because we're blood, or just because I went to school with them in the 5th grade and still have them on Facebook, I don't have to invite that person. Just because you're blood, I haven't talked to you in years. I know nothing about you. You haven't checked up on me. Why am I going to invite you to something so intimate if you haven't cared enough to check up on me and my husband?
And if you get upset for that, shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you.
Yes, shame
because
on
why?
you.
Like, if you want to have a huge ass wedding and invite everybody and their mamas, go for it. You do you. That's beautiful. Have fun with it. Okay. But, don't come and attack people who don't want to do that.
But me personally, if I'm not invited to a family member's event, I get it, because I am not close to that person. I don't,
unless I am close and they don't invite me.
Exactly. If you have a reason to be upset, yes. But if there's really no your family, you're friendly, you're cordial, there's love there. There's love. I'm not saying there's not, but you're not really close.
Yeah.
If I don't get invited, I 100% understand. I have love for that person. That doesn't mean there should be conflict. And I think that's what some family doesn't understand. It's that, and then the generation and the times that we're in, the older generation versus newer generation kind of clash. Our parents don't quite understand that it's okay to not invite everybody.
Parties were different then. My sister, when she had her quinceañera, she had over 700 people at her quinceañera. I don't remember. I was tiny and a moco son running around.
Really?
But yeah,
it was beautiful.
I was watching the video the other day, but my mom and my dad threw her that whole thing. With padrinos and stuff, but it was over 700 people. Okay, they were able to invite everybody and their mamas. Nowadays, it's not, I don't want to invite you. It's, I physically don't have room at the venue that I booked. It's limited space, it's limited plates, it's not buffet style, it's not Mexican style. Hey, we made a bunch of carnitas, put the plates on the table with the carnitas stacked up and the tortillas and whatever.
Yes.
It's different.
But not only that, not only financially, but if we want it to be more intimate, people need to respect that.
If I haven't talked to you in years, why am I going to invite you to such an intimate moment in my life? To celebrate my love with my husband, who you haven't even been a part of.
And I get it's hard whenever, let's say I'm invited and maybe my sibling may not be invited. It sucks, but at the same time, it shouldn't affect your relationship with absolutely anybody. Because like I said, if there's no relationship with my sibling and the person who's throwing the event, there's no effort made in either direction.
Yeah.
There's no reason why I should be upset.
I agree.
If he's not upset, and there's no reason he should be upset. As an example, I'm not saying in general.
No, I agree. Yeah. But do you, girl, do what's going to be less stressful. Do what's going to make you and your husband happy at the end of the day.
But it is crazy how you go back in time, going back to what she said, how you once were close and then things change, time change.
Yep.
It's part of life.
It is. And I used to be that person because she said she has a big heart or whatever. I have a huge heart, but it gets tiring. Like having to fucking be there and always be the person to reach out to them and always be the person to try to talk to them. And no, I got so over that. Like friends and family and everything. Like, hey, hope you're doing good. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, hope you're doing good. Blah, blah, blah. Shit gets old.
Same.
I had to stop doing it.
Yep.
Because if I ain't getting the same shit back, why am I going out of my way?
I recently stopped too.
That's good.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I did stop a long time ago for people that there was really no 50-50.
Yeah.
Now I just forget.
Yeah. I
forget. No, but I'm saying for like, I'm just really bad at texting back. So those people
we know that.
Girl, did you see the video I had posted?
No.
Where I read it where it says like I'm reading it at a red light and then it turns green and then 3 days later I'm like, oh shit, that's me. That's really me. I forget. So don't take it to heart. For those that I love and that I talk to mostly a lot.
Mostly a lot.
Mostly a lot.
Honestly, if it wasn't, we have like this group chat with some of our cousins, but if it wasn't for that, it'd be hard to talk to them. I wouldn't individually text all of them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I wouldn't individually text all of them. So this makes it easier for all of us to keep in contact, even if it's just like a selfie a day or hope y'all are doing good or like a glimpse of each other's kids and stuff like that. It's really nice.
Yeah, there's still love.
Moving on.
Yes. But good luck.
Do
what you want to do. What makes you happy. You and your boo happy. So I need perspective from a guy, but I don't think y'all's husbands are shooting with y'all this weekend.
Hold on. Bust out a mustache.
No, they are not. I found some questionable videos and searches in my boyfriend's phone, and all of a sudden he's wanting to try new things. I don't know if he's wanting to explore his sexuality or if he may be playing for the other team now. If it was just girl on guy stuff, I would understand, but most of the stuff I found were focusing more on the man and the toys and stuff. He's wanting to try out also incorporate more of the guy. I love him to death and I am a freak, so I'm down to try anything, but I'm absolutely terrified to have this conversation with him and just need to know from a man's perspective if this is something I should worry about or if I'm overthinking it. I have no clue.
That turned like a whole 360.
Right?
I thought it was going one way, and then she said
he was cheating or something, right?
Yeah, that he just had a bunch of other girls or something.
That's the direction I thought she was going to.
And then you went this direction. I was like,
yeah,
okay, girl.
Which is not what we should think, because not all men cheat.
I know, but that's just kind of like
that's what I thought. But okay.
It's hard because we don't have a guy here, and maybe we can bring this up next time we do have guys with us. But
I mean, it could be either or. He could be figuring out his sexuality.
Yeah, he could be seeing how pleasured these guys are getting and want to also feel that and also want to get that aroused.
There's people that are trying to be comfortable with their sexuality, and in order to be comfortable with your sexuality, you have to be comfortable with your body.
Yeah.
So maybe his way of doing that is seeing how a guy gets pleasured, so that maybe he can find pleasure in not watching the guy, but so that he can tell his girlfriend, hey, look, let's try this, do it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and we also have to remember that their prostate, which would be our G spot, is in their butt. Like,
yeah,
that's how they get pleasured.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Guys can get their butts tickled and
I would just ask him. I would just ask him. Just
like,
sit down with
hey,
him.
Babe, like,
hey, I'm down to do this stuff with you. I'm down to stick stuff in your butt if that's what you want. You know, we can stick stuff in each other's butts. Sorry.
You're going left with this.
Okay. Sit down and talk to him. Be like, you know, like, hey, I found this and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Like, just let me know flat out, you know, if you're ready for the answer, okay? Because you don't ask questions you don't want answers to. That's my motto.
You may just be overthinking it.
Yeah. You may be overthinking it, and he could be like, I just want to try new things with you, right? Because if he didn't want to try it with you, he would be sneaking around to go try it with other men or, you know.
And there shouldn't be anything wrong with, if you're able to watch lesbian porn, why can't you watch gay porn, right?
No.
What do you mean no?
I think it would be weird. Like if I watched.
Can you watch lesbian porn? Girl on girl. Of course, right? It's not weird.
Yeah, but what would be the point of it for me?
Yeah, but you could watch it. Now, can you watch guy on guy? It's the same thing.
Yeah, but what would be the benefit for me? I'm saying for either one, girl on girl or boy on boy.
No
like
benefit whatsoever.
No.
I don't know. People just get turned on from that.
I mean, I don't watch porn, so I can't really say. But I feel like if I did, it would be guy on girl. Like I wouldn't really want to watch girl on girl or guy on guy, unless I'm wanting to like learn something new. Be like, girl, what you doing to her that my man can do to me?
I personally just don't like seeing other dudes' private junks.
Yeah.
You know, like male strippers don't excite me. Like I just don't care.
Dude, I went to La Bears once with like some of my friends and it was so uncomfortable. Like they were shoving girls' heads in their junks and like rubbing in. The girls were going crazy. And I was just like, I don't know, girl. You may be overthinking it.
Yeah,
you may be overthinking it.
That conversation. It may just be nothing.
Yeah. And if it is something, then it's better to know now. So
so approach the conversation lightly, just in case it is something and he may be embarrassed.
And look, if it is something else that you weren't wanting, that's your husband. And I don't know how you feel about it. Boyfriend?
Y'all's, no, because she's
asking, she said y'all's husband.
Yeah, but this is her boyfriend.
Okay. Well, I was going to say to support him through this of wanting to explore his sexuality. And if you love him, just be there for him. Yeah. I think everybody should be able to explore their sexuality no matter how that is. And if they want to try it once and they don't like it, then so be it.
Yeah, that's why I tread carefully because we don't want to shame them because, you know, wanting to explore, it takes a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
And he should be proud that he was able to say that to you like, hey, I want to do more.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's him being vulnerable with his partner.
Talk to him, be supportive. Try it out. Just try it out. See what it's about. If he's wanting to try new toys with you and new things, like, why not?
Yeah. As long as you're comfortable with it, of course.
Yeah.
To each its own. Yeah. Update us, though.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know.
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to post. I do, okay? I do.
What?
I need y'all to post these surveys early in the day. First of all, I do.
She does not.
I do too.
She does not.
This week I posted them through different times throughout the week.
You only posted them early once.
Lies.
No, truth.
Lies.
Truth.
You know what? Next time I'm going to take screenshots so that way I can have receipts. But this week I posted them in different times.
False.
Espérate. First, the one that the ones that I posted in the earlier time and mid-afternoon, they stay in the stories, so you do have time to click on it.
Yeah, but like in the morning, you have more time. Like in the morning.
That was really loud.
Yeah. In the morning, you have more time versus like if I'm at lunch, I'm just clicking. I'm not going to sit there to fill out this survey.
Well, yeah, me too.
Or at night, I would do it.
I mean, during lunch, yeah, huh?
I barely get a lunch as it is.
Oh. Usually people get like 30 minutes to an hour lunch.
Oh, must be nice.
And what are they doing? They're on their phone.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I did post it, ma'am, but
Maybe you should just look at
I
night.
will do better next week. I did better this week. I improved. I'm a mother of 3.
She did.
Give
She
me a
actually
break.
did really good this
I
week. I was
did.
proud of her for posting every
I
day.
did, but I will do better. I will. I'll take that. Thank you. Constructive criticism. I get home, make dinner, and knock out. Well, I get home, girl, and make dinner too.
Me too. And I go to gym
And I have soccer practice. Not me myself. Imagine. Super fit.
She'd be like the little kids that are running. They're like, oh, butterfly. Sorry. Okay.
I think I have not seen a butterfly lately.
Oh my
in a while.
god. It's winter,
Anyways,
girl.
my cousin is rubbing in my face how much her husband makes. I don't like those type of cousins.
I don't either.
Not knowing my husband makes twice as much, but I just nod and say that's good and happy for her. Internally, I'm laughing. Bad bitch right here. This is awesome.
That's fucking awesome. I would be doing the same damn thing, but I fucking hate
celebrating in silence.
Like, if anybody asked me, like, how much do you make an hour?
Why ask?
No, but I'm fine talking about finances. Like, okay,
but why
whatever.
Ask?
Yeah. But I don't care. Like, I'm open whether I'm making a little or a lot. Like,
but why ask? What happens to boundaries and respect?
What if you're looking for a job and you're like, not like disrespectfully, like, how much money do you make an hour? But more of like, what am I doing with my life? How much are people making?
You don't know. You say, what's the average pay here?
Oh.
That's my thing is people are crossing boundaries too much. Even family.
Yeah. No, if a family was like, well, my husband's making this much, doing this, blah, blah, I'd be like, yeah, bitch, and how happy are you with him? Truly.
I don't think I asked my siblings how much they get paid. I don't know how much my siblings make. And I don't think I really care to. As long as
we talk about finances.
As long as they're good. Yeah, we talk about finances.
No, like how much we make. Well, I was very open to them when I was looking for a job and stuff like that. Mainly with my brother and my sister. Well, I have brothers and sisters, but with them, because I was asking them like their feedback and what they thought and blah blah blah.
I guess in that aspect, yes. But you're talking about yourself as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not just like, oh, how much do you make here? How much are you getting paid? Or
oh yeah, no.
Or like if we're celebrating, oh, I got a new job or I got a promotion. Oh, how much did you get? Oh, you got a new job. How much are you getting paid?
Well, that's why
it matter.
That's why when we were living literally paycheck to paycheck, I didn't tell anybody. It's between, except for like 2 of y'all.
It's between your husband and you.
Yeah.
And since that's like you're such in a vulnerable state, you only if that allows certain people in that you know will protect you because you're so vulnerable.
Well, besides my immediate family, because they knew. Like my siblings, my parents knew. But anybody outside of our circle did not know. Because I was like, fuck no, for what? So y'all can be there like
some people,
oh, they're not doing good. Yes. Yeah, I know. Damn right.
But look at us now. A little better than
Ahí vamos, güey. Ahí vamos, eh.
Ahí vamos, pero ahí vamos.
Yeah, girl, just keep laughing at her. Keep laughing internally and being like, oh, that's good, girl.
And your blessings will continue.
Yes, girl. Have you heard of La Llorona?
Obvio.
Do you have any scary stories of your own? Any of them true? Well, how would they not be true?
Oh my God.
If they had some of their own?
Well, because people know folk tales. They tell folk tales.
Oh.
Not all of them are true.
Yeah. Okay. I'll read these first and then we can get into ours. Well, since we're on the topic of La Lechuza, do you believe in La Lechuza?
When were we in the topic of La Lechuza, first of all?
Oh, La Llorona.
La Lechuza, yes, I do.
Well, this one says La Lechuza.
It's kind of weird how an owl can an owl turn into a human?
I believe it.
Do you really?
Yeah. No, I believe the witch turns into the owl.
Yeah, but then it has vice versa. It turns about. What do you know about La Lechuza?
That it's a witch that goes into an owl or turns into an owl. Or uses an owl's body, whatever you want to call it, to take the souls of other people, basically.
But have you heard them? You know,
bitch, I got chased by one.
Right?
Yeah. So when
was
we were
that El Cuadro?
Yeah.
That's when we were all together.
No,
or was that separate?
That was separate. I didn't talk to you in Mexico like that.
Yes, we did.
Y'all were older. Y'all were cooler.
Oh yeah, we were.
Ah. She was younger. Anyways, yeah, no, it was after the fucking baile, and I don't know why we were walking home by ourselves. It was me and Sonia walking to grandma's from the Cuadro. Now, if you remember down that street, Grandma Street, there was not lights before. And if there was, it was like one at the entrance, one way down in the middle.
Wait, to give context as to what you're talking about, the Cuadro is like this big old square back where we're from
It's a
in
field.
Mexico.
It's
Yeah,
a soccer
like
field.
Big old soccer fields where they would have all of the
Bandas,
quinceañeras, weddings and everything.
Yeah. So we would always be there. And it was late at night, right? So we were like, let's go home. Let's walk home. I mean, and we're all in this little rancho in Mexico, right? So
I still wouldn't.
we get to the street and we're looking at each other, and me and Sonia, and we're like, dude, like, Grandma Street is scary.
And it's dark.
And it's dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like a cement road. It's, yeah. There's like maybe 3 light posts down that entire street. One of them at the beginning. Like, you can't even, it makes no difference because it's so damn dark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you're walking down, there's these old, scary looking houses. They're not so old and scary looking anymore. They've been fixed. But anyways, back then, old ass, some abandoned, scary looking houses on the left. Okay, on the right, cornfields. Cornfields. So we're walking down and we're like, now I'm holding on to Sonia. I'm holding on to the back of her shirt because she was in track then. And I said, if this bitch runs, she's gonna fucking leave me. She's gonna book it and leave me because I could not run for shit. Yes. And we heard a squeal. And I was like, did you hear that? And she was like, yeah, it sounded like a pig. And I was like, why would there be a pig over? There's no pigs over here. And we look up and it's the fucking Lechuza. And it goes over us and behind us. Fucking Sonia, I books it. I grabbed that bitch back. And I think I grabbed her hair because her hair was really long.
Yeah. So
I grabbed her hair and I like pulled her back and I said, don't leave me. And like, we're both fucking running. And that happened right there by Chuyin's house. Like right at the entrance, right where the cornfields start.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still got fucking forever to go. We fucking book it. We're running. I'm holding her hair the entire time. We're fucking trucking until we get to grandma's, and then we're like running towards the gate and fucking turning, and pitch black, guys. It's scary. It's terrifying. We know this thing is behind us. We get to grandma's house. That thing is sitting on top of the house, and we run in and tell them what happened, and then we weren't allowed outside anymore. But it was fucking scary, and that's when I started to believe in La Lechuza. And fuck my cousin Ivan, because he used to scare the shit out of us too. Anyways,
I believe in that.
Have you had any encounters with the Lechuza?
Yeah, the Cuadro too. Crystal's old house.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was just flying around. She was flying around. And then another time, if Bianca remembers, I went to Aguascalientes with them twice, I think. And one of them we stayed at a hotel for a couple days, and there was a Lechuza out there.
And how'd you know it was a Lechuza versus just now?
That's a great question.
We just always figured they're fucking Lechuzas.
I just always figured white owls out there at night were Lechuzas, especially because they were so persistent going towards you and around you.
So the thing that made me also like really believe in them was when my mom told me about the story. One of them, they caught a Lechuza. Somehow it was doing something, and they caught it, and they tied its feet together, and they put a tambo on top. And on top of the tambo, they put a bunch of rocks, like big ass boulders. And they said there's no way a fucking owl could move this shit. If this thing is gone in the morning, it's a fucking Lechuza that's been here doing whatever. And what do you know? In the morning, the rope's on the ground, fucking untied its legs, and the bitch was gone. I was like, ah!
Yeah, there's stories about that too in the rancho, but that they're naked. Like they're in the morning.
Oh, they are?
Aren't they?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Girl, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, see, here it says La Lechuza was once a human woman, but an act of cruelty committed against her on her child, or her child turned her into a vengeful monster. In other words, is a witchful familiar serving her mistress well by abducting children.
Interesting.
That's their
There's
version.
So many different versions.
Yeah, because what the version I've always heard, las lechuzas son las brujas.
The bad ones.
Yes, which Hasta me da miedo decir, never mind.
What? Say it.
No, because I always get so, because I'm such a, like, in the Bible I read, do not believe in superstitions.
Yeah.
None of that. So ever since I read that in the Bible last year, I tried to remind myself, stop being such a scary cat. Don't
Okay,
be
well, you're just
superstitious.
talking about what you used to believe in. You don't necessarily
You're
believe in
right.
it now.
So I've always been terrified. I don't know why, especially talking about La Lechuza, talking about the older women, older ladies now, señoras from our rancho.
Really?
Yes, I've always been scared to even mention anything because haven't you heard que a lot of them son brujas there?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I've never
Really?
heard that.
You
Yeah.
really think in our rancho no tenemos brujas?
Maybe one.
Because haven't you heard that in our church, there in the rancho in our church, one of the padres was there and a bruja walked in and he was like, I know you're in here. I need you to step out. I need you to leave. You are not welcome here.
Oh shit.
So ever since I heard that, I'm like,
¡Ay, estúpida! ¡Ay, estúpida! Why'd you get scared? That was like my,
because I'm a scary cat. I have nightmares.
But you want to go to a fucking haunted house,
Okay,
bitch.
no, because haunted houses, I know they're actors. They're kids with paint. I cannot watch scary movies because most of them are based on true stories. So I refuse anything that's based on a true story. I do not watch. I do not listen to. I do not want to hear.
When you said that the Lechuza the witch walked into the church, I was thinking of, I don't know if you've seen that TikTok where the Lechuza went into the church and it's sitting at the top and they're trying to get it out, so they start singing and they're like alabando, like singing to it, and the fucking Lechuza starts. And it starts fucking dancing. And it's like dancing on the beat, like to their fucking song, to their music. Okay, anyways. Sorry. Someone said, I stopped going to Mexico because I would always get followed by a lechuza. It was the scariest thing ever, and I have to have a limpia every time I went and came back. Have you ever had a limpia?
Like with the egg?
Sure.
I think I did, but I actually heard that's bad.
Well, like in our beliefs, whatever, we don't believe.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do all that. Yeah.
Which is funny because I have a very Catholic friend and she does a lot of the stuff she does. I'm like, that goes against Catholicism, right? Anyways, yeah, it's funny. Next one. So I'm pretty sure that the childhood home now it's my turn to sound like I can't read.
You see?
So I'm pretty sure that the childhood home that we grew up in was haunted, but my mom always told us not to acknowledge it and not to pay attention to it because that's how they get you. But I remember this one night clearly. I was sharing a room with my sister and we both had windows by our bed. So when it was really late, we were just talking, stayed up later than we should have, and we heard someone first knocking on the window. We were at all fuck it. We were like, fuck it, was the wind, and went on about our night. Well, a little later, we heard someone making like a crying noise almost coming from the closet. And we just looked at each other and said it was time to go to sleep, closed our eyes, and turned around. We were in the house for over 5 years, and I think my sister ended up carrying it with her to her home because every home she has been in since then seems to be haunted.
Oh, hell no.
Girl, you need to go get an exorcism.
Yeah, that is true. You can carry spirit.
Yeah, they say if you are weak-spirited, that you can carry spirits with you. They attach to you.
Definition of weak-spirited.
If you're not closely bonded with God, or if you have a weak soul, super sensitive, super open to everything.
That's crazy.
Like, I know I watched this. I don't know if you believe like in mediums and stuff. I believe in mediums. I would love to talk to a medium.
I do believe in them. I would like to talk to him, curiosity, but then again, that's goes against.
Yeah. That's one thing I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm non-denominational. Anyways, there was this girl who had gotten into the car with a medium. And
And I didn't even correct you. I was like, yeah, that sounds right.
A medium. And he instantly started feeling very ill, very sick. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cancel your ride. And she was like, what? And he's like, by any chance, have you lost a lot of people like around you? She's like, oh, I'm a mortician. And he's like, yeah, you have a lot of souls with you, and I can't. I'm physically ill. There's way too many bodies attached to you. I have to pull over and stop your ride. And she's like, no, I like totally get it.
And she was cool with that.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I considered being a mortician.
I would have been like,
and after I heard that, I said, nope. No, thank you. I don't need nobody to attach to me.
I could not walk around knowing that there's like people surrounding me.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
All those lost souls.
Mm-hmm. It's so sad. Mm-hmm. Have you ever encountered anything scary at your mom's house?
Oh my.
What? Tell me.
My mom's house?
Mm-hmm.
Which house? Mexico or here?
Either one. Both.
Oh fuck, I'm always scared I'm gonna see something in Mexico, just because my mom has been
what about here?
In my house?
Since this is like, yeah, you wouldn't think about it being here.
In my house?
Your mom's house.
Oh, my mom's house. But my mom's house was built in the 1960s.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Scary stuff went on there?
I mean, I've heard, but it's an old house, so like, I don't know if it was like the crackings or stuff. You know how you hear you know how you hear knockings on the windows? I'm not the greatest one to say knocking on the windows.
That was a ghost, because y'all don't have any trees by y'all's windows.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know my brother, a él sí lo asustaron, but when we were living in the government apartments, when we had first moved here, a él sí lo asustaron. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Which brother?
My oldest brother. Mm-hmm.
Really? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I was about to scream again.
No, stupid, don't do that again. I'm gonna become diabetic because of you.
You don't ever, like, when I get super anxious, I also am like, ah!
Oh, he's stupid. Oh, I did that on on my way home.
¿Ves? And Ariana called you weird.
Nobody was in the car. That day I was so emotional. I was leaving work and I just screamed at the top of my lungs, and it felt so good.
Oh no, I meant like scream my head.
Oh, right hell now. No, you're weird. What was I saying?
That your brother la asustaron.
Yeah. Me personally, I haven't encountered any of that.
Nothing scary here? No? Wow.
I think it's because I'm always expecting it. Because
then wouldn't you get it then?
No, because my mom has told me about all of her experiences. Because my mom has been asustada a lot.
Really?
Yeah, like they have visited her a lot.
We should have had her on the podcast.
We should have. But my mom used to get visit a lot. A lot of scary shit would happen to her. That's why she can take it. So hearing her stories and then my brother's, I'm constantly waiting for it.
I feel like I would psych myself out.
That's why I feel, and I haven't met anything, because I'm constantly like, oh shit,
that's why I feel like I would psych myself out, and I would like jinx it into something happening to me.
No, I think it's the opposite. That's why I haven't.
Maybe
seen
I should
anything.
do that. Like, our house was built in same year as me. No, 3 years after me. 98, 97. One of those. And we were the first ones to live there, but who knows what those lands were before,
or what y'all carried.
No, bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Your parents could have carried something with
Go away,
them.
Myra.
Yeah, you don't like it when
and
it's
people
on the
have
other
had
foot,
scary encounters in our house. I think Poncho, I should have asked before we came on here.
I mean, your house does look haunted.
Fuck you. He said he saw something. I'm pretty sure I heard he said he saw something.
Maybe it was something that followed him.
No, it was like a little girl. Yeah, I think you left it there, Poncho. I need you to go back and pick it up. No, but so I didn't know about that he had already seen something, and I think my mom had already seen it, or somebody else had already seen that same thing. Well, anyways, this one day I was having a sleepover with a bunch of my friends. I used to always have like a bunch of sleepovers. I know Stephanie was there because I remember her specifically, and I think Abby too, and then a bunch of other friends. And I think it was Stephanie. No, it was Abby. I don't know, one of them. I said, hey, go back in my room and turn off the lights. I'm gonna go outside and bang on the window. And so I did. So I went outside, and this was one of the front windows. So it was like the really big one. That was my room. So I went and I just started fucking banging on the windows, and everybody started screaming because she shut off the lights. And I ran back and I ran back in there, and I was laughing. Lights were off. And I started laughing, blah, blah, and I flicked the lights on. And there's legit a fucking little girl or a little kid or something in the corner. Like this, like hunched down.
What did you give for scaring them?
And I was like, I started screaming, and we all fucking ran out that bitch. But I don't know if anybody else had seen it because I didn't want to talk about it. And we all took off running because I was like, what the fuck was that? And then after I had seen it, I never told anybody, I don't think. And then I heard Poncho's story, and then I think my mom's story or somebody else's story. And I was like, what the fuck? But never after that. That was it. She must have found her way or something. Maybe she attached herself to Poncho and he did take
Watch her appear.
No, ni digas, güey. I don't even live there.
Pero la vas a ver the next time
No,
cuando vayas
shut the fuck up. Tú la vas a mirar at the
no
top of
voy a
your stairwell over here.
Stop.
You're gonna be like, Addie. You're gonna be like this. Addie, oh, my eyes are so dry.
Stop.
Addie, what are you doing up?
Oh my God.
And then you're gonna be like, ándale, pendeja. And then she's gonna like, yeah, she's gonna do a back bend and go down.
Okay, listen. I sleep with the door open because my kids.
No, that's a fire hazard.
Okay, well, I sleep with my door open just in case my kids, right? So whenever any noise I hear, I open my eyes and I turn around, my door's open, bitch. And the staircase is right there, estúpida. So deja de hablar
You're
pendejadas.
Just gonna see them like this, holding on to the bars
moving
like this.
Moving on. You know what? You keep scaring me, bitch, because you're the one que te van a jalar las patas at night. Yeah, watch, you see?
Sí, güey. Okay, next one. A few years ago, I was walking through the woods off the beaten track a bit.
Well, that's
your
first problem. Why?
And I smelled this really overpowering sweet smell. Being nosy, I pulled back the undergrowth to have a look and found a dead body. You said sweet, bro. The guy had clearly been there a while and wasn't looking great, all swollen and green and black with various runny bits. The local wildlife had also been dining well for a few days. I called the police, who told me to wait with the body until they arrived. Being in the middle of nowhere, it took a while for them to arrive, and it got dark. And I was just sat there in the dark with him for a long time. It turned out he had committed suicide. Oops, sorry guys, trigger warning. For a long time afterwards, I had dreams about him, and he would talk to me and not nice things. Mainly about how he was angry and I had disturbed his resting place and he wanted me to kill myself. Probably just my imagination, but all pretty disturbing at the time. He still turns up in my dreams from time to time, and no doubt will be tonight after typing this.
Why? That's creepy.
That's fucking creepy.
That is creepy.
I've been like, sorry guy, rest in peace. Let me go put you back. That's crazy.
You know what I've heard? That, see, I don't even know how to pronounce the word. Si te tutean?
What the fuck is that?
No tutean, because tutean is something. Es cuando se te suben. You know cuando se te suben?
Cuando se me sube.
No, estúpida. Cuando se te suben los spirits and you have to, like, from my understanding, some people, from what I've heard, some people say you have to, like, scream at them to get off, tell them to go away, get off, get angry with them.
Are you saying like his situation, or are you saying like
like in general, whenever they're on top of you or they're around you, like when you feel a presence there, a lot of people are like, go, I need you to go away.
Yeah.
Is that maybe
I've done that?
Maybe that's what this person should do.
Like say you're not welcome here.
Yeah. And maybe he'll stop.
Maybe.
Or apologize for disturbing his resting place. Mm-hmm. That wasn't your intention, but you need him to go away.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
I don't know. That's creepy. Have you ever done that? Well, no, you said you've never been asustada. Like you've never felt the black like ghost that comes and no. So it's one time.
God is good. God is great.
God, I need you to be even here. Like you can't play favorites, okay? I need you to. That's why I'm so fucked up and she's not.
God is good. God is great. If something appears, my God is greater than that. That is what I will continue to tell myself. So if something wants to scare me, I will probably shit my pants. I'm not gonna lie, but my God is good. My God is great, and he'll fight for me.
Yeah, this one time, you know what? It's happened to me actually a lot of times that I'm sleeping and I get sleep paralysis. Have you ever gotten sleep paralysis? If you say no, I'm gonna punch you.
Explain that.
Like you're asleep but you're awake.
Oh my gosh, and you want to scream but you can't scream, and you want to talk but you can't talk.
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah, it's sleep paralysis.
I have felt that so many times and I get so scared.
Yeah. You've never had the black ghost show up? Maybe it's working up to that. It's like a black shadow. That's what sleep paralysis is. Google it real quick. You're going to see it.
I don't want to.
Just Google it.
I want to sleep.
It's happened to me a couple of times. That's why I could never sleep on my back, because it would always happen when I rolled onto my back. I would freeze up and get it. The first time I got it was when me and my sister had bunk beds and I was on the top bunk and she was on the bottom, and our bunk beds used to be like this.
Yeah, I remember y'all's bunk beds.
And I was really, really mean to Lucy that day because she's the one that used to watch me. And she used to sleep on our floor with us. And I remember I was rude to her for whatever reason. Y se me pareció el pinche, that fucking thing. I was laying there on my back and I was going to sleep, but then I woke up and I couldn't move. And I remember just laying there and being like, what the fuck? And I see our door like crack open and I see the shadow come in, and it's a black fucking shadow. And it's coming straight for me, and I'm screaming. I'm like banging the side of my fucking bunk beds trying to wake my sister up, and nothing's coming out. I'm not moving. Like I'm trying to, and it's not moving, and I'm just fucking screaming, and that thing's like about to push down on my chest, and I'm just screaming and screaming and screaming and saying like, no, get out. Y se fue.
Yeah, so here it's one of the questions I was asked: are sleep paralysis demons real? And it says it's called sleep paralysis, a phenomenon of seeing something demon-like while experiencing sleep paralysis is also real. It's called, you're a nurse.
Hypnagogic or hypnopompic. I like that second one.
Hallucination. As for the demon itself, it's not real. So that's part of the diagnosis of sleep paralysis. You can see demon-like forms.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
And then those demon-like forms, it feels like they're touching you during that sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
but they're
like
actually
pushing down on my chest.
Yeah, you feel pressure.
But I don't see a face. It's just a black
that's
shadow.
what they call it. Yeah. It's a black shadow, but it's the demon paralysis.
I can't believe you've never seen that. Lucky.
Like sleep paralysis hallucinations include visual, which flashes, bright colors, lights, or the presence of human figures.
Yeah, that one.
Auditory can range from routine to bizarre and may include hearing voices, loud buzzing, or tactile, include pressure, contact, tingling, being dragged.
Never been dragged.
Floating.
Yeah.
And more.
I would go get myself a fucking exorcist if I was floating.
Oh my gosh, that's what Jose had always told me, que le jalaron las patas once, but he looked and he had that tactile, right? That's how you say it. Tactile sleep paralysis.
Yep.
I did not know that. So it's not necessarily scary.
It is scary. It's terrifying.
I mean, no, it's scary. It's not that somebody's actually No, but it's not haunting like.
Yeah. It's not like a demonic something, which I thought it was.
Yeah.
And I associated it with, I was so fucking mean to her, so this happened to me.
Yeah, but in reality, it's very, sleep paralysis is very common, but it's scary, all the
It hasn't
effects.
happened to me in a long time. Oh my God, shut up, Andrea, because you're going to get it tonight. I'm going to be so upset.
That is crazy. I learned something new. Damn, but you float.
I hope you experience it once in your life.
Andale, Diosito. She's talking to the audience. Girl, if I'm floating, I'm just going to see it in a different outlook. I'm Peter Pan.
See way. Okay, you ready for the next one? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. This next one's long. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night. And the drive was about 2 hours. I, I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the following day. Most of the drive was on roads with dense bushes and trees on either side. The real creepy ones you see a lot in movies. Anyways, I have been driving about 45 minutes and I was starting to get really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become really tired out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that happened to me. I knew I wasn't going to last, but I didn't come across any place that I felt I could park and safely sleep. Anyways, after it became clear to me that I wasn't going to find a place to pull up and my tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over to the side of the road onto the grass behind some bushes to try and hide my car from anybody else who was going to come past. The roads were empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so. Oh, weren't empty. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22 and then fell asleep.
Oh, hell no.
Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. I looked at the clock, 11:50. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was still extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. I was later awoken by the same sound, and it was now 12:40. This time it really freaked me out because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that it was just an animal inspecting the car, but would it return almost an hour after it had left the previous time? I looked in my rearview mirror and just managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. Now, at the time, I thought it was the damn hook killer. You know, the one that scratched the couple's car and then slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate? Fuck that. I thought to myself. So I got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road. And as I came around it, there was a fucking car parked off to the side of the road with the driver's side door open. I slowed down just to look to see if anyone was in there. There wasn't. Then I looked in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything, and all of a sudden, the guy came sprinting around the corner. He started screaming at me, shouting like, hey you, get the fuck out of your car, now. I noped the fuck out of there and sped off. I never saw the guy again. Moral of the story, don't fucking sleep on the side of a deserted road.
Girl, anybody could have told you that.
No. I'd rather the sleep fucking take me crash over a fucking something. Hell no. I would have been rolling the windows down, blasting the fucking music, blasting the AC, screaming my head off to wake my ass up. Because you couldn't fucking pay me to sleep on the side of the road.
Anywhere. Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
I thought she was going to see something scary. I mean, that was scary. Remember how they would say when the times we would drive to Mexico? How they'd always say that in some parts of the roads on your way down to the rancho, not specifically to the, but in different parts of Mexico on our drive to the rancho, there was like women on the street that they would see a ghost of women.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because how many people have died on the roads
Yeah.
that a lot of truckers would see.
I believe that.
It
Yeah.
would be cool. Imagine how many truckers have seen so much shit on the road.
That's scary.
I'm talking about ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's scary.
oh, I thought you said that's sad.
That's scary.
Oh.
And then you look in your rearview mirror, you turn around, and they're sitting right next to you. Ooh, Jesus.
Or they're like in the road behind you.
I know where they're sitting in the back seat.
What? Now talking about it, I'm lying. I did have a scary encounter.
When?
And that we were in high school. Crystal's car. You know when she had that Chevy Cobalt.
Sure.
That 2-door Chevy Cobalt.
No idea.
Wow, I know cars.
Get out of here.
We were in the car. It was me, her. I don't know who else. Oh, was it Steven Cruz? And you know how Frisco has behind the church, St. Francis, the cemetery. But it also had that bridge. Now that's closed. You know that, right?
I didn't even know there was a bridge back there.
Really? There was always stories about somebody had killed themselves back in that bridge.
Really?
You've really never been to that bridge?
No, I didn't even know that. I've never heard of that.
Behind the church, you've seen the cemetery, right?
Yeah.
So back in the day, the cemetery, it was the paved road.
The cemetery was new.
No, the Frisco old cemetery, they added on to it, but the old
like
cemetery,
in the back.
Yeah,
Okay.
the road went like that, and then after that, the pavement ended, and it was all dirt road, dirt and rocky road, and so we happened to go back there. I don't know why, but it was in the weekend and it was nighttime, and our dumbasses went all the way back to the cemetery, went back there, and it got fogged up. And then next thing we know, on Cruz's side, because he was in the passenger side, there was a hand.
Oh, fuck no.
And we got so freaking scared.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, I need to remind Crystal of that. But yeah, because it was dirt road, and then you pass under the bridge and you keep going all the way back and to what now is behind Memorial. That's how far it would take you back.
Dang, all the way back there?
Mm-hmm. But now they did some townhomes, because I tried to go a couple months when I was working from home, and I was driving around with Addie until my mom got off of work, and I tried to go the back way. And since they're doing all those townhomes and stuff, they closed it. So you can't go. Yeah, but that bridge, there was a lot of rumors that it was haunted due to suicide, that either a girl committed suicide or a girl was killed there, something like that. But that bridge has always been haunted.
That's scary. I don't know, girl. You know, I try to go to Goatman's Bridge in Denton. There's a haunted bridge.
Oh, hell no.
And supposedly, like, you can do stuff, or if you start, like, if you stand on the bridge, like, during a certain time, whatever. So we all went up there. Marisol, me, Sonia? Maybe not Sonia. I don't know. It was a huge group of us, like a bunch of old friends that we used to have. And we all went up there to go get scared, apparently, because we're dumb. And we wanted a little thrill. And we were out there late at night, pitch fucking black, on this fucking bridge. And there was other people out there. Like, it's like, you look it up real quick. Goatman's Bridge, Denton. And we didn't see anything. And then when we were walking back, we started hearing shit, and we're like, fucking run. But there was shit, like, if somebody was doing, like, brujerias and stuff, witchcraft, like, all that shit.
The legend concerns a successful African-American goat farmer who in 1938 is said to have been, oh my gosh, who is said to have been murdered on the bridge at the hands of a local member of the Ku Klux Klan. Damn.
Isn't that crazy? Let's go right now.
You're stupid. You'd go there, but not to a haunted house.
Yes. I'm telling you, I would go stay at a haunted hotel.
House is not real. You're just going to have. It's like going to Six Flags, to an amusement park, to the state fair.
No,
you go.
It's not the same.
Yeah, you go to get scared. You relieve stress. You're like, cada scream. It's like stress relief.
If you can guarantee that they don't have a chainsaw in there, I'm all in. If they have a chainsaw, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not going.
Okay.
No, throughout the whole thing, I don't want to hear no damn chainsaw. I don't want to hear no damn chainsaw.
You know what? Maybe there's no chainsaws, because that was way back in our day.
Bitch, there's always chainsaws.
You don't know
Yes,
that.
they always get chased out with fucking chainsaws at the end.
Oh, there's...
You wouldn't ever go stay at, like, a haunted house? I mean, a haunted hotel?
Why? We just talked about how you can carry spirits with you. Why would I want to go to a actual haunted place and bring something back to my house?
Me jalen los pinches pies. I don't know why.
Not me.
Like, I want to go to a haunted place. I want to go to, like, I don't know why.
You'd run the risk of carrying something home with you to your kid?
I wouldn't carry it with me.
You don't know that.
I have a very strong spirit.
You don't know that.
I do.
You don't know that.
Bitch, how many dead bodies have I been around?
A
lot.
That doesn't mean it.
Yes.
Somebody can still follow you. They can grow attachment to you and be like, I want to be with her forever. I would not want to know why.
I just feel like it would be fun. No? Okay, fine, whatever.
Your type of fun is very unique.
Whatever, Myra. Did you want to add anything else?
No.
Well,
no, we should on one of our posts we'll ask if anybody will stay in a haunted house, an actual haunted place. Yeah. See what they think, if they're stupid like you or smart like me.
Fuck you. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Chisme.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, stupid was harsh. That's a harsh word.
Yeah, that's Myra's real side.
That's a harsh word. I'm learning. Mm-hmm. I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
What's another word for stupid? What's a kind word for
Myra?
Pendeja or non-pendeja?
Pendeja sounds worse.
Pendeja sounds more like cariño.
No.
Ay, pendeja.
Ay, mi pendeja.
Ay, mi pendeja.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
isn't there
out.
some?
Yeah.
Ay, mi pendeja.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I cannot. Anyways, thanks for watching and listening to another episode of Chisme con las Primas.
Yeah, share, like, subscribe.
Happy Monday, guys. Hope you have a great rest of y'all's week.
Oh, yeah, Monday. Yay.
We love y'all. Until next time.
Stay safe.
Bye.